Welcome everyone, my name is Kenan Yassin. I will be your tour guide here today, give you guys a nice little tour of one of our headquarters actually for ACEDONE, and let you guys know some of the things we do. Quick little sneak peek, get to meet a few individuals that work for the organization, as well as see how some of the programming works here at ACEDONE. So come, take this tour with me. Look who we have here, two of my best friends, Saeed as well as Yusuf, who happen to be a part of ACEDONE and happen to be one of the two hardest working men in this organization. I will come tell you, man, Yusuf. Yusuf, how's it going, man? This is also a childhood best friend of mine by the name of Yusuf. He happens to be our academic youth director.
And without this, none of this is possible without Adel Abdul Qadir Yassin, ACEDONE. What we're doing here today is just building the foundation for youth going into college. So a lot of the stuff that they learn here today, they carry that into college and they carry that into young adulthood. So I was part of the program myself back when I was a youth, and giving back to the youth is what matters. So I like to thank ACEDONE for letting me have the opportunity to do that.
I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of what we do here, the people that work with us, and give us a quick little insight on what it's like in the daily life working with ACEDONE. So as we take a quick little step here, first person I'd like to introduce you with is our staff member here, Bilan. Bilan does a lot of great work, especially in organizing this peace conference. She's really quiet right now. We don't want to disrupt her too much, but Bilan is a great person to work with. It's been a pleasure working with her, and I'm honored to have had that opportunity. Back in 2022, ACEDONE celebrated its first 20th year anniversary, celebrated its 20 years in the Boston area. One of the awards was received to Youth in Charge, right? YSC. And as you could tell now, I don't know if you guys are aware, 57% of our staff were products of the Youth in Charge program, right? That have come into the program from when they were in youth, when they were in high school, and now we're on the board as well as running most of the operations within the organization. So ACEDONE doesn't just say that the youth are the future, we actually show that by investing in them now, currently in the present, by hiring the staff, and continuously investing in the youth that are in high school now. I just wanted to introduce Amira as well as Ibrahim, both who happen to be youth in our program currently, and they began their journeys in elementary school as part of YC. So just to take a step back, Saeed and myself happened to be youth coordinators back in, I'll say, almost 10 years ago, right? Working with the youth in the program. So it's great to see that both Amira as well as Ibrahim are currently our present as well as our future. We've taken utmost amount of opportunities to invest in them. Currently the projects that they're working on is bringing awareness to both Palestine as well as Sudan. Amira happens to be in 10th grade, hopefully going to 11th grade next year, and Ibrahim's currently in 11th grade, hopefully going to 12th grade next year. So we just want to make sure that these two individuals are just a small little point and a part of the big plan of ACEDONE investing in its youth and making sure that one day they're going to be the individuals who end up taking the leadership roles and investing in our youth of the future.
I'm here with the youth right now. They're working on their showcase projects for our end of the year celebration. We are highlighting countries like Congo, Palestine, Sudan, and talking about the oppressions that go on in those countries. So as you can see, the youth, each one has their own painting. If you want to put the camera on it. She's talking about Palestine. He's talking about Palestine as well. So it's important to open the youth's eyes on what's going on in the rest of the world. So that's what we're working on here.
Hey, حاجة واحدة مرة سكول كيني برنامج كيني. Everyone's good? Yeah. Great.
So currently I'm standing here with my father, a person that I'm blessed and honored to be standing in front of, who happened to be the visionary behind this entire organization where we're at today. I want to give thanks to him and pay respects to him. Everything I just spoke about earlier in terms of investing in our youth, making sure those youth have those opportunities and those channels to come and invest in the organization all started with him. So I just want to give him a moment to explain what he thought about coming into this organization, from its incubation stage and where we're at today, and to see the growth of those 20 years of ACEDONE.
magacaygu waa Cabdiqaadir Yaasiin runtii safarkan hadda aan ku jirno ACEDONE ma uusan bilaabanin 22 sano ugu dambeysay oo ururkan loo yaqaan African Community Economic Development la sameeyay laakiin waxaa ka horeysay sanooyin kale oo ayadana ay ka mid ahayd sidii loo diyaar gareyn lahaa lugtuna ku haysay dhibaatadii ka dhacday waddankeennii iyo Soomaalidii iyo soo biirtay inay soo gaaraan dalka Mareykanka gaar ahaan magaalada Boston gobolka Massachusetts waqtiga iyada dad badan baa magaalada yimid oo caruur wata dhibaato badanna kala soo kulmay waddankii qaxootinimadiina dhibaato kale kala kulmay u haystay imaatinkii Mareykanka markaas imaanayaan inay markiiba ay ka baabi'inayso dhibaatooyinkii runtii qaar badan ay la kulmeen dhibaatooyin cusub aysan garanaynin luqadii oo ku cusub dhaqankii oo ku cusub iyagoo aan u bisleen wadarkii oo aan fiicneen iyagoo systemka waddanka aan garanaynin so many problems but immediately reerkii la kulmeen waqtigaasna ma jirin wax structure or organization loogu talagalay inay dhibaatooyinka imaan doono ka hortagaan maysan jirin dhalinyaradii waddankaan ku deganeen waagaas ka arday baan ahayn qaar naga mid oo anoo kale markaas families ka yeesho markaas jaamacadda dhameeyo shaqo bilaabay baa jiray laakiin baahida waa arkaynay soo socota waxay ku bilaabatay bal dadka dhibaatada soo gaartay oo cusub sidii wax loogu qaban lahaa qofna looguma qaban karin marka waxay noqotay inaan sameyno organization waxaan sameynay organizationkii koowaad oo loo yaqaan Somali Development Center oo 1996kii macnaha bilowday inay isku diyaar gareyso si wax uga qaban lahayd shaqadeedii waxaan ka soo tegay 1997 markaan arkay wixii yaraa aan sameynay xafiiskii yaraa iyo intii yareed wax u taagan oo qaban kara markaan weynay waa ii muuqatay inay qasab igu tahay inaan u istaago hoggaankaas loo baahnaa alxamdulilah ilaahay uguma ceebeenin 1997 baan shaqadeeda ka soo tegay bishii March baan noqday executive directorkii Somali Development Center within 4.5 years organizationkii wuxuu noqday organization macnaha markiiba taabagalay oo dhaqaalihiisna kor u kacay ilaa 6 goboloo laisku yiraahdo New England markaa shaqadii ka waday waxay noqotay marka waqtigaasi inaan waqti badan aan geliyo reerkaygii iyo gurigaygiina aan macnaha waqti u waayo aakhirkiina ay gaartay in dhibaatada gurigayga taabatay dadka wax ka qabanayay iyo gurigayga iyo xataa ka fiicnaadeen dadka wax u qabanayay gurigayga aad u taabatay dhibaatadii taasaana keentay inaan shaqadii aan ka joogsado 2000 markuu ahaa intaan ka teginna waxaan ka shaqeynay inaan sii sameyno next phase of community development aan ku talagalnay in dadkii xaggii businesskii waxbarashadii iyo horumarintii kale in lagala shaqeeyo markaan soo noqday 2002gii 2 sano kadib baan waxaan ka bilaabay meeshaan uga tegay oo ahayd inaan community development aan sameyno runtiina initially maskaxda waxaan ku hayay Somali Economic Development Organization dad badan oo Afrikaan oo saaxiib ahayn baa markiiba fikradda xiriirada arrintan waa arrin annagoo dhan u wada baahan ma nagu dartaan marka alxamdulilah tii waxay suurtagelisay inaan 2002 aan sameynay ururkan loo yaqaano African Community Economic Development scope-kan uu ka weynaado Soomaalida kaliya ay noqoto mid dadkii Afrikaanka iyo ummadihii kale suurtagal u noqotay inay ka qayb qaataan marka hadda organizationkii wuxuu noqday organization aad u taabagalay shaqaalaha maanta ka shaqeeya ilaa 40 runtii 3 xafiis baa hadda ku leenahay magaalada Boston iyo Cambridge haddana xafiiskii wuxuu noqday xafiis gaaray national organization dhowr bilood ka hor baa waxaan ka furnay Minneapolis runtiina marka haddaad fiirisid xafiiskani wuxuu salka ku hayaa xooggiisana yahay waa dhalinyarada iyo waxbarashada oo ah not only future-ka inay yihiin the present marka waxaa maanta gacanta ku haya xafiiskani waa dhalinyarada waxaan sameynay nidaam ay sidii jaranjaradii oo kale ka soo bilaabaan hoos ilaa iyo meesha ugu sarreysay gaareen shaqaalaha ka wada shaqeeya hadda 57% waa dhalinyaradii iyagoo yaryar barnaamijka ACEDONE ka qayb qaatay baa maantana shaqaale ka ah oo maamula qaarna waxay ka qayb qaateen xaggii maamulkii sare boorkii bay mas'uul ka yihiin ilaa chairmanka xataa ay gaareen in ay gacanta ku hayaan marka waa model aad u shaqeeya runtii waa mid aan u aragno inaan transformational caruurteen iyo waddan waxaan ku noolnahay very much conceptigu uu yahay community waxa dowladda la yidhahdo ma jiro waa dadka wax u qabta qolo walba iyagaas maamula qolo walba iyagaa danahooda ee arrimahooda ka shaqaysta waa ku qasbannahay marka annagana saan waddankan aan ugu noolaano caruurteenan ay ola tartamaan caruurta kale inay helaan institutions macnaha u diyaar gareeya opportunity u baahan yahay siiya skillska u baahan yahay siiya dadnimaday u baahan yihiin tusa si ay noqdaan dad istaagi kara confidence-gan ay u yeelan karo inay yihiin dad wax qabsan kara oo iyagaasan marti ka noqonin iyaga marti loo noqdo alxamdulilah maanta annaga marti baa naloo yahay.
So this cubicle here belongs to CSIO, which is the Center for Support in Immigrant Organizing. One of the founders here is by the name of Kevin Whalen. He's a mentor of mine, a person I've known for at least a decade, and a great friend of my father, Abdulkadir Yassin, who happens to be the CEO of ACEDONE. Kevin is a very nice guy who's not going to tell the full story, which I'll make sure I introduce and make sure that we pay him his homage and letting everyone know that the reason why we're actually in this space, which is the nonprofit center, is because of that relationship that Kevin had here and was able to facilitate that for ACEDONE and bring us into this office. So we started off with one little desk, one little office right in the corner that my dad had, but at least almost 10 years ago, and now we've
they're the landlord.
We're the landlords in the whole office. So Kevin, what is it like working with ACEDONE, and how has it been for you being a part of the program?
Sure. So, sure. Yeah. Well, we're a sister organization with ACEDONE, and we have several collaborations. We have a collaboration in the youth program. We have a collaboration around health equity organizing, and we have a collaboration now around affordable housing. So, my organization works with many immigrant communities: Haitian, Brazilian, Latino, Chinese, African, and ACEDONE is, it's our closest partner, and we're involved in the most organizing initiatives with ACEDONE, in part because our missions are very aligned. We're both about developing working class immigrant grassroots leadership to come together to figure out where the challenges in the communities are coming from, what are the root causes of the challenges, and then themselves taking action, coming up with work plans and addressing them. And the role of ACEDONE staff and board and the role of our organization is to facilitate that process. And it's a very difficult process, bringing people together to organize, to deal with systemic change. But in what ACEDONE is trying to do in all of its programs, it's dealing with that systemic change. So we work closely with them in that. We try to help them build capacity, and we try to bring them in touch with the Haitian groups, the Brazilian groups, the Latino groups, the Chinese groups that are doing similar efforts in their communities for collective change. So it's a privilege, honor to work with these folks, including the young man Kena.
I want to thank you so much, Kevin. It's been a pleasure and an honor to work with you. And I just want to give you your respect and let you know that ACEDONE, we appreciate CSL and all the investment you guys have put with us. And it's been an honor working with you guys. And hopefully it's just the beginning of a very long generation.
Right back at
Thank you so much, Kevin. Hello everyone, we're back again. This is actually part 2 of our tour. So back in 2023, April, ACEDONE decided to take leadership in running a shelter. So this shelter is here in Cambridge, Massachusetts, which is about a few miles away from Boston. It's in a beautiful location, nice area. It homes about 66 beds, divided into 2 sides. We have an all-men's side here and an all-female side next door. So bear with me on this tour. So we have the CEO here coming inside to give us the real exclusive tour, along with some of the members from the Peace Conference. So guys, we're all gonna enjoy this tour together. We want you to give us a few words about the shelter.
Yes, so this is a shelter. Actually, it housed, up to 66 beds, basically 33 female and 33 male sites. We have been running the shelter for almost now a year. This is one of the best, what's called short-term kind of residence. Individuals who may not have a place to call home could be really able to stay here until they could find, a place to permanently they can really, call home. So this is a very great opportunity. People who may not really have a house. This is in Cambridge. I think we're also providing not only just a place they can stay, but we could also providing a lot of other opportunity. Most of the individuals need a lot of other services. We help them, those who arrived recently and may not really have any immigration status. We're able to help them and connected, immigration lawyers, and hopefully able to support for immigration services. We also provide some other development. We can help those who need jobs. We're able to find jobs, and there's other services that we can also provide. People who may not have any health insurance, we can also able to connect it immediately and enroll for health insurance services. Meeshani waxa weeyaan ACEDONE Green Street Shelter. waa meel ay dadka guri la'aanta ah ama ay ku soo dhacdo dhibaatada tagsiya guri la'aanta. waa meel ay ku sii sugaan intii guri looga helayo. waa 66 sareer weeyaan, waa 66 qol weeyaan. qof walbaba macnaha ama labadii qofood boqol bay wada degan yihiin. waxaan also u sameynaa quraac iyo qado iyo casho ayaan also ay dadka leeyihiin inay ka cunaan meesha. ma aha keliya meel ay seexdaan cunto aan ka siino. waa meel also qofka dhibaatadiisa oo dhan wixii looga baahnaa loogala shaqayn karo. haddii immigration u baahan yihiin waxaan ku xirnaa lawyerska immigrationka si sharcigooda waxooda looga hagaajiyo. hadday waxbarashadoodii dib u rabaan inay u noqdaan waxaan kala shaqaynaa sidii waxbarashadoodii ay u heli lahaayeen. waxaan also kala shaqaynaa inay shaqo helaan markay u baahan yihiin. marka waa meesha keliyaan is oran karno stateka ugu sarayso xagga guryeenta dadka temporary ku guri la'aanta ah. wuxuu ka mid yahay haddaan ka fiirino dhinaca kale 5-star kana waxa weeyaan hotel weeyaan. meeshana it's really waa meel aad iyo aad u wanaagsan oo aad looga shaqeeyey oo si fiican oo habaysan u joogaan. dadka deganna aad iyo aad ay happy ugu yihiin. meelaha kale dadka degan badanaaba ma jiro wax la yidhaahdo guaranteed. habeenkiina subaxiina waa laga saaraya aroortana ka baxday weeyaan. maqribkiina haddaadan imaan on time waxaa laga yaabaa inaadan sariir helin. habeen walba meeshii la raba oo la soo gaaro qofku leeyahay ma jiro. naga meeshana waa ka duwan tahay. qof walba ama halkii qof ama labadii qofba qol bay degan yihiin. qolkooda iyagaa iska leh looguma gudbi karo. toddobadii qofoodba oo 3 qol degan waxay leeyihiin 2 musqul iyo bar oo buuxda. kana waa meeshii ku nasanayeen oo macnaha waqtigii haystaan bay u imaan karaan inay fariistaan ay wax ku akhristaan. telefishin baa u yaala inay telefishinkaas ku daawadaan. hadday u baahan yihiin games baa loo siiyaa inay waqtigooda ay ku baashaalaan. waa meel markaad fiirisid ay qofka uu meelu seexdo iyo meelu cuno iyo meelu ku nastaba intaba uu haysto si sharaf leh. si sharaf leh isagoo aan dhibaato ka qabin. nadaafaddana waad arkaysaan waa meel intaa 24 hours laga shaqeynaya sidii hotelkii oo kale. contract badan baan ku bixinay dad nadaafadda sameeya. security bay leedahay 24 hours ilaa iyo 25 qofood baa security ka shaqeeya. 20 iyo dhowr ay ka badan yihiin Soomaaliyiin. One of our employees, Malik, is a direct care. Malik, I know that you are part of this ACEDONE community family, whatever you want to call. We have a guest. Actually, they came from different states. They are actually visiting Boston just to see how the community is actually doing. They have a similar community who are actually also live different states and cities. So Boston became a city that now can share through ACEDONE program success models for other states. So here we have from Ohio, Virginia, another Virginia. So why don't you introduce yourself?
We communicate with the radio, two-way radio. We have the security. We make do a radio check to make sure everybody's on the same channel. So we have the direct care and the security, so we all communicate together. So we all in sync together. So that's how we can.
So one of the great things about the Green Street Shelter is that we have two buildings that actually are connected in the basement floor. So as you can see here, if you walk with me a little bit this way, you can see that they have a laundry room as well as a lounge. Great area for both sides to come in. If they want to come and hang out, they just want to sit down and read a book, relax, get comfortable. So it's a great little place for them to spend some downtime and recalibrate and rejuvenate for the next day. So, and they also have a beautiful laundry room as well too. So like I said, we have a unique shelter here, like no other shelter around town. So come with me as we step inside. So we also give the guests, the opportunity to even decorate the space themselves, right? So some of the paintings that you see here, some of the signs on the wall is all due and thanks to our guests here. So we make this place feel like home for them. We let them decide how they want to decorate that. We throw holiday parties for their respective holidays as well. This is the lounge area where they can come and hang out. They also have a nice TV here if they want to watch some shows. You know, so it's a great place for anyone to come in and feel comfortable. The whole objective of this place is, like I said, for them to build their confidence, reintegrate back into society, you know, let them know that we haven't forgot about them. Many of the times our homeless people are marginalized in the community, or people just forget about them, right? And that's not the goal here. The goal is to let them know, not only do we remember you, we care about you guys, we love you guys, and we want you guys to feel comfortable and confident to come back and work with society and be able to get back on your feet. So this is a great space for people to come in and feel confident as well as comfortable. So as you can see, the laundry room we have in here, which is a very nice space. They have 2 washers and 2 dryers, so the guests can come in and feel comfortable washing their clothes and kind of get that home experience, right? Many of the times in most shelters, they have to carry their entire clothing, their whole homes in just a backpack or maybe a luggage, right? And they gotta pick it up and take it with them wherever they go. But the benefits of the Green Street Shelter is you have your own room, right, that you can call. Anytime you can sleep there, come the next day, and your stuff will all be there, right? And great thanks to our security team that we have here as well to make sure everyone feels safe and comfortable in this space as well. So the Green Street Shelter, like I said, is a unique shelter run like no other space where people can come in and just make it feel like home. So you guys got it here first. An exclusive tour of one of the great programs that we have here at ACEDONE, this beautiful shelter here in Cambridge called the Green Street Shelter. You guys, as well as our guests from out of town, were also able to get a nice exclusive tour. It was a pleasure and a wonder to have you guys to come and see what we do here at the Green Street Shelter. And you know, a lot of the insight, what my dad spoke about, just letting everyone know that this shelter isn't run like most shelters, right? Where many of the members here get an opportunity to really feel comfortable, feel like this is a place they can call home, they can really rebuild their confidence and reintegrate back into society. So I just want to say thank you guys. It was a wonderful pleasure to have you guys come in and watch this beautiful work that we do here, and it's an honor to have you guys. Thank you so much.